I'm Larry Pesce. I'm the Product Security Research and Analysis Director and Services Team Lead at Finite State. I like to say that Finite State, we help secure the software development lifecycle, arguably through development of really accurate SBOMs and their enrichment. We now have an opportunity with some of our recent acquisitions to start that very early on in the software development lifecycle while you're developing your code, all the way through doing some binary analysis of the final pieces of software that you're actually delivering to your customers by doing some binary analysis of those to get all of your components, taking all those components and providing some enrichment so you can understand where your vulnerabilities lie and give you some priorities about what you need to fix as part of your development lifecycle. Some of the challenges that our customers as manufacturers face is some of the long development lifecycle, and even those that are really short on the development lifecycle are using so many components that aren't necessarily provided by them in first party. They're using a lot of third party stuff, and much of the stuff that they're using within their final product isn't even their own. If we think about all the different hardware components that go into an IoT, OT type of device, all of those manufacturers are going to be providing their own drivers with libraries and software applications. You need to consider an operating system that they're also likely not developing themselves, provided by a third party. They now need to take all of those and put those together for their final product, from code that they've developed to all that stuff from third party that they have no insights into what went into that development. Generating some really accurate software bill of materials, or SBOMs, for those is incredibly important to understand what the risk of all of those third-party components that are going into your product. So some of the customer projects and the research that I've been involved with at Finite State, really helping those folks get better at what they do. Arguably, some of these folks have some really interesting positions in the market and how we are interacting with society. They want to really have some consumer confidence to be able to go into the marketplace and sell. And the people that are buying these products and the components within know that they're secure. And some of the projects we've worked on have really helped these companies build that consumer confidence and get better access to the marketplace. So one of the fun things that we're finding as we continue to move through the industry and move through time and see how IoT is interacting with our society is that we're seeing a lot more regulation from government entities into what's required for manufacturers to go to market. One of those that SBOMs become a really big part of is the Cyber Trust Mark. Here in the US, Cyber Trust Mark is a voluntary program where they're giving a mark certified by the FCC to some consumer products. And to get that mark, you have to go through this voluntary program. As part of that program, there's some items for vulnerability analysis and how you're going to manage vulnerabilities over time. So having an accurate SBOM and that enriched SBOM with some of that vulnerability data can really be key to getting better access to the market and having some consumer confidence in the security of the products that you're selling to consumers. Yeah, so what's coming down the pipeline? SBOMs are coming down the pipeline. We're hearing rumors, and see how true it is, that sometime by 2025, every product that you buy, either in your enterprise or for your personal consumption, is going to have an SBOM associated with this. This becomes really huge into Europe with the European CRA, or the Cyber Resiliency Act. As part of the Cyber Resiliency Act, you go into the marketplace, and if you want to sell into the marketplace, you have to have met all of these guidelines. One of those guidelines is a software bill of materials, and that you're not selling devices with any known vulnerabilities. So software bill of materials and they're enriched with vulnerability data can really move you into the marketplace by having all of that data beforehand.